One of the downsides of not learning a language abroad is that you sometimes cannot find people to speak with. Luckily, we live in an era where internet allows us to connect with people from all around the world, which is amazing, and it helps us connect and speak with people that we normally wouldn't be able to reach. So yes, today we're going to talk all about how to find a language learning partner, and I hope you find this interesting. By the way, my name is Mari. I make language learning videos and I post every single week, so if you're serious about learning language, subscribe to this channel. We know it can be difficult to find native speakers to talk with, right? And sometimes we find them, but we don't connect with them, right? I struggled with this in the past, and there was a time where I couldn't find anyone to talk with, and that was very annoying and frustrating. I kind of felt bad of why that was happening, and it was basically because I was using the wrong platforms. And when I say the wrong platforms, I mean the wrong platforms for me. The thing is that finding a language partner is not a one-size-fits-all situation. And to answer the question, where can we find language partners to practice with, you have to really know first, what do you expect from a language exchange partnership, or for a language exchange situation in general. Because the platforms are out there and you probably hear about them. There's anything from HelloTalk to social media to, I don't know, Reddit and forums and a million other things, meetups, you know? The truth is that people that speak your target language are very likely online, and they're either posting content or they're behind the scenes, but I'm sure there's gonna be a place where you can find them. It's not really much a matter of where to find them, but actually finding someone that speaks your target language and also have the same interests that you have. Different platforms normally have different type of people, right? If you go to places like HelloTalk or them, you're gonna find people who have different interests and different topics that they like to talk about. So that's great. If you are not sure really what is that one thing that connects you, those are great places to just find random people. If you go to places like social media, there's gonna be like Instagram, it's mostly visual people, so if you're like into fashion and beauty, it's gonna be a great way to find like-minded people. And then if you like more of having like political conversations or conversations about social issues, Twitter is gonna be your jam. And then of course you have Facebook, where you can just like join a group that is like knitting, and it's like created by Italian speakers, it's a fun way to connect your hobby with your target language. So you really have to find a platform that is going to allow you to connect with people that speak your target language, but it's also going to lead you into your same interests. And that's also why I'm doing this video, because I want you to understand that it's not just, HelloTalk, Tandem, and Speaky. Those are obvious resources, and those are great resources. I've worked with Tandem, and I love it. I've been using it for a long time, but it's not the only place where you can find language exchanges, and it's not always the most ideal for everyone. While I love Tandem, for example, for me it's very easy to connect with people through Instagram, and that's how I found most of my language exchange partners. And I also love group chats and group situations because I don't have to think so much about who's on the other side. A host will make sure to do that for me. For example, if you go to a meetup in person, you really don't have to, struggle to find the other people. The other people is going to show up at the time and place of said meetup. Finding the right people can seem like the hard part of it, but it's really not. The hardest part is approaching them, because it's kind of difficult to just like say hi to someone, right? And that's one of the reasons why exchange apps are good for this, like Tandem, because, by the way, I'm not a sponsor, not this video, but it's great because it's people are expecting you to talk to them, so it's very easy to just approach someone and just talk to someone and just be respectful and don't just say hi, like have something to say. Because, for example, if someone just comes to me saying hi, I feel like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. It's just like, I wish you elaborate a little bit more, like, hey, how are you? Or not even that, like even more like, I like your profile, or like whatever, just something nice, not creepy, nice. But in other platforms like Instagram, you do have to make a move. So what I like to do is that I take baby steps, and I will first start following someone and see how they act, how they speak, what they share, kind of what are their interests. So I will follow someone for a while before I actually DM them. I will like like their content or comment on their stories, and that's how I will get started a conversation. But I will try to do it always based on something they post, not just randomly saying hi, how are you, but just like, hey, I like this post, or I like this story, or that story is hilarious, and people will naturally come back. The reason why I like to do this is because it's genuine to me. I'm not just forcing a language exchange. I am actually speaking to the person in their native tongue or in their target language, and we are connecting about something else besides language. So I try to approach people that I've been following for a while and that I feel connected to, and that I feel that it's gonna be a great person to have in my life as a friend, right? Because that's the first secret actually of having a great language exchange partnership, and it's to focus on the friendship. For me, a language exchange partnership should have 3 things. And those 3 things are friendship, common interests, and a tiny bit, like a pinch of respectful curiosity. But of course you need a friendship, because that's what a language partner is. It's a friend that helps you learn a language, right? So you have to talk to that person about your mutual love for languages or travel or fashion or sports or whatever it is that you're into. If you do not focus on a friendship, if you just like are there to like correct them and them correct you, you're gonna get tired of each other very, very soon, because it's not based on anything interesting. It's just based on the fact that I need that person and the person needs me, so it's kind of forced. So without friendship, your partner ends up being just an unpaid tutor, which is not nice for everyone. And to build that friendship, of course, you're gonna need common interests, right? That's how we make friends. We connect to the similar things. Sometimes it's gonna be language learning, of course, that's gonna be like the entry part. But sometimes it's also gonna be like travel or fashion or just like cooking or whatever, sports, whatever you're into at the moment, maybe motivation, maybe just business. There's like a lot of things that we are inclined to talk, so it's really nice to be able to have those conversations about things that we love with someone else in our target language. It's gonna be so much fun. Like right? It sounds so much fun already. And that's what I like to do. I just like to talk about things that interest me. And the other person, of course. It's not just gonna be a one-sided conversation. Like, if we both have the common interest, it's gonna be like 10 times better and 10 times more productive in terms of learning a language. And the pinch of respectful curiosity, it's something that would allow you to expand your mind a little bit. So this is where you ask things about the other person's culture or the other person's habits, and it's gonna be fun as long as you are respectful and understanding of the other culture, because that's how you get a scoop of how the other person lives, and it's gonna be so interesting, and you're gonna have so much growth from it. So just have a pinch of respectful curiosity. I wanted to make this video because a lot of you always ask me about this. This is just a short version of everything I could tell you like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!